Hey nerds, another update video for you. Well, it's a recovery video. So, a couple things. I got the Canon there and the GoPro. I'm working with my buddy and we are going to make a song. We wouldn't have the video, I wouldn't have time to edit the video and the song to have it out this week, so hopefully it'll be out soon. So you will see that stuff. I am doing synthesizers, vocals, and bass guitar. I'm actually able to pick a little bit using this hand, so it's easier. I can't, like, do a lot of things still. I mean, it's still weird. Like, it feels, like, real rubbery, you know? Like, right here. Like, it feels like there's just, like, a giant piece... the only way I can describe it is, like, if it's a giant piece of tape that's just holding my hands. My pinky can actually go a little bit further than some of the other fingers. Like, I'm trying as hard as I can to get these other fingers up, but it's just not working. So I've just been pretty much doing that stuff. I have not been doing a lot of the PT that I should do. I was doing stretches today, so I was just bringing my foot, so instead of like it just chilling kind of like, well, I guess if this was my foot, instead of being like this, it's kind of just like chilling like this. So I was stretching it to bring it was about right there, so not flat, but like, you know, like right there. So I was doing that for a while today, and that's one of the biggest things. I was able to, I was worried about my leg muscles, like my calves, and I was flexing it the other day, and all that muscle mass is still there. It's just not being used. So that's the part that sucks. Sorry, weird sounds. If you want, shaky cam, I can actually show you some of the scars that we're working with here. So hopefully it catches it. But this, I believe, is from road rash. All of this. Because when I woke up in the hospital, I saw these after they got the cast off and stuff, and I was like, what the hell? This is from the first surgery, I believe, where they put the rod in my leg. So that was first surgery. This, and that are all from the second surgery that I had on my leg. That's, you know, it was a little crazy. And then this is just from the cuts and stuff. All of this is all pretty messed up. I'm not going to show it on YouTube right now. But the heel, everything's all pretty messed up. And as you can see, my foot is pretty swollen and very, very dry. That's been part of the struggle, really, with this recovery process, is keeping it hydrated. It's really hard because I can't really reach it. So it's hard to hydrate it. I actually have to have my mom help put lotion on. I guess I should talk about that. That was one of the hardest things about being in the hospital, is having somebody wipe you, and just like, I couldn't, like, for a while, I couldn't even, like, get out of bed by myself. Like, I had to have somebody help me. And so all the help that I needed, like, if you go from being a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a very independent person. And I never consider myself like super independent, but, you know, just, you know, to be able to get up and go to the bathroom by yourself, or just even like, you know, like, hey, I want to go to, like in my case, go to the mailbox, you know, like, hey, I just want to drive down to the mailbox. Like, to get up, put some pants on, put your shoes on, grab your keys, walk out the door, open your car door, get in, and drive down to the mailbox. Like, it's nothing. But for me, it's like, I can't do it, and so it sucks. Like, I can get a couple of those steps done. Like, I can get out of bed, but I have to get in the wheelchair or the walker there, and can't put shoes on my right foot. I can't even put a sock on my right foot. Oh, that was another thing. So I had a conversation with one of the rehab doctors, and we are going to get compression socks. They should be coming in this Friday, I believe. I got there was a pretty decent deal on Amazon. It was like it was like 6 pairs for like $13 or something. So I got those, and they should be coming in on Saturday. He told me to leave them on basically 23 hours out of the day and take them off 1 hour. He said that a lot of people will take them off to sleep, find when they wake up in the morning that their foot is swollen. So it'll help with the swelling, and he said because of that it'll also help with the healing. So there is that. This week I have to get an x-ray on the hand. Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot to show these scars. So those 2 lines are from where I believe they put in the screws to fix the broken bones. So the index, the middle finger, and the ring finger, all of the bones inside the hand that those bones connect to, or the fingers connect to, were all completely shattered, like dust. So they put the screws in to fix that. Those 3 little dots, it isn't my new gang affiliation. It is actually where they put in a wire, I guess, to guide something. And I think that's what those black dots are on the top of my hand, because they haven't gone away. So yeah, those are the scars on the hand. It's kind of weird too that I'm gonna have a bunch of scars on the left or the right side of my body, and the left side is like completely normal. I mean, look at that, like scars, normal foot, like, you know, just normal. Yeah, so I have that appointment. I have to get x-rays done this week because I have an appointment next week for the hand doctor. Also an appointment with my primary care doctor. And what's the other news? That following week I'm going to have to get x-rays done on my leg again. Next week I'm going to have to get x-rays done on my leg again, because that following week, I believe it's the last week of April, is or the second to last week of April is when I have an appointment for my leg, not only for the orthopedic clinic, but also with the sports clinic. So they are going to look again at the ligaments, because it's been, believe it or not, the last time I saw them, they set out an appointment and they said 6 weeks from now we'll look at your leg. So it's crazy to think that that last appointment was 6 weeks ago, or getting close to 6 weeks ago. Like, it's insane to me to think about that kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, it's been over 2 months, for sure. Yeah, definitely, because it happened February 17th, and we're on April 7th. So it's been a while. I haven't smoked cigarettes, so today was kind of hard. I had a lot of cravings. My friend Zach, the one that I was doing the music with, I talked about him in a previous video. He was smoking a cigarette while we were talking about music and stuff like that, so that was really hard because I wanted to smoke. Then my brother comes in, cigarette, you know, like he'd just smoked before he came in, and I'm like, oh god, like I want a cigarette. But at this point I'm already almost like, I'm pretty much like completely quit. It was just a really bad craving today, and I really wanted a cigarette, but I could not have it. So yeah, so basically today we just worked on music a little bit. Like I said, I did some stretches. Health wise, the next couple weeks are going to be more of news, I guess. The hand thing is just going to be the second post-op from the surgery. So next Monday they're just going to look over it, see how it's doing, how it's healed. I was told that probably just a few more weeks and it'll pretty much be back to 100%. That's what I was told. So the hand specifically, so that's good. The leg I'm not too sure about. I'm not too sure that they're going to make me weight bearing or not. I'm not sure if I said in the last video, but I think it was this past week after I filmed the video, I took an accidental step. So like I just stood up and it was like I took a step with my right leg, and it was like a what are you thinking type of thing. It just scared me. It didn't really hurt, but it was like a whoa, what. And it wasn't like a full weight bearing step. well, I guess it kind of was like weight bearing, but I had my hand on the counter and I was like, most of my weight was being distributed through the left side of my body, so there wasn't a ton of weight in that. But it just, I took a step and I was like, what's going on? What am I thinking? So, like, little things like that. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I'm perfectly normal. What am I doing in this bed up here? Why am I all wrapped up? And then I'll roll over to, like, get out of bed and I might move my leg a little bit wrong or something, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, that's why. So, recovery, I mean, it's a second week since I started this series, so it's been, I mean, some days just really suck. Like today, I got a bunch of stuff in the mail, and it was all bills, basically, from the hospital. So I spent 14 days in the hospital, and then 14 days in an inpatient rehab facility. And the first 14 days, I just got the bill from my insurance, from my medical insurance, my health insurance, and it was over $100,000. So it kind of broke me down a little bit today. I got like super worried, like if I can't pay this, like if the settlement for the insurance doesn't work out, like I'm very 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 screwed, and I don't know what I'll do. So, but my family told me just to not even focus on that right now. Obviously, the biggest thing I've got to worry about is healing and trying to stay protected against everything that's going on here. My mom is autoimmune deficient, so well, she's not like, she's like really susceptible. If she were to get COVID, it would be pretty bad. She could pass away, and same for me because I'm healing. The doctor told me that if I get it, it's basically like I'm donezo. So me and my mom are in this together. We're in quarantine together and everything. So I guess a good thing about quitting smoking is my teeth look like super white. So yeah, boy, yeah. But yeah, so that's everything for today. Once I get these other videos done, it's just really slow. Like, I was trying to do the mouse because I'm using my main computer for doing the music today. I wasn't using the MacBook. I have the same program on both computers, but I like the MacBook for recording stuff, and then I go to the big computer when I'm editing the audio. And I'm learning still, but it just seemed easier to do it on the big computer today. Anyways, I was trying to use the mouse with my right hand like I normally would, and it was not working, and it was super uncomfortable, and then my hand actually kind of started to hurt because of it. So, yeah, so like, editing normal videos, it's kind of hard, so this format is a little bit easier on me. I mean, I know it sucks, it's not like crazy quality content, but for the meantime, you'll just have to deal with it. But yeah, once I get better, I mean, the stuff that I have planned for the channel is basically like doing music things. So doing music, I'm going to, build guitars, stuff like that. I want to get in the near future, hopefully, a capture card so that I can start doing video game content, because I've been playing a lot of video games, which has been kind of cool to play video games again. So I want to film video game content because that's done really well on my channel before. So I just need to get a capture card. And then also the biggest thing that I'm going to do is, because Fury Rider started out specifically as an automotive channel, specifically for motorcycles. It wasn't until like halfway through the lifespan of the channel so far that I started branching out into other things, like doing music and video games and talking about other things. Most of the time I was talking specifically about motorcycles and just driving around. So I know that's my roots. I have a YouTube for my music. I mean, I made it before the accident, but I have one specifically for the music. Like, that's where the music videos will go and such. And basically, this when I get better, like I said, I'm going to be working on music, um, doing instrument stuff, like so rebuilding the instruments and stuff like that. And also, I am going to work hopefully on video games and maybe video essays and stuff. But the biggest thing is that I am going to work on cars. So I think I said previously I want to build lowriders now. I want to take things nice and slow. I was going way too fast on the bike. Life was just really like I was in the fast lane more than anything. So I want to slow everything down completely. And the easiest thing to do kind of seems to just drop it and just cruise, you know? So that's why lowriders have been... I've been obsessed basically since the day of the accident, and when a few days after, when I realized like, hey, I'm not going to be riding again. This is too scary. I got a second chance. I'm not going to waste it type of thing. I realized like, you know what? I want to build cars. I don't know what, and then it just kind of fell in my lap, and I have an opportunity to buy a lowrider, which hopefully will happen, and like an old car that I'm going to turn into a lowrider. So basically, that's, if it works out, that's where the channel is going to be going. Like a lot of the stuff will be building out this old car, and it'll be a crazy experience because I've never done anything like that before. My brother will be teaching me, my dad too, so building it from the ground up will be a learning experience, and we'll see how it turns out. And so that's where the channel is going to go. But kind of a long video for me just talking about my life, so especially on my cell phone. But we will catch you guys in the next one. Like I said, hopefully soon some actual content that is better produced is going to be coming out. Oh, that was another thing today. Before I completely exit off, I did get a shotgun mic. So when I am able to go outside, it's got the dead cat, so it'll be perfect for the wind noise. It'll block it out, so better audio quality on the videos is going to be coming soon, because I'm going to be able to hook it up to the GoPro as well as the Canon. So but I am still constantly thinking about how I can improve this channel, and I saw that it was like $30, so I took the plunge. I had a little bit of extra cash, so I did that. But other than that, I've got to save every other little penny that I have for everything that's going on. But we will catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully it'll be a legitimate video. If not, we'll catch you guys in another recovery video, and I'll let you guys know what happened next week, basically, after the doctors. So, love you all. Stay safe out there, and keep your loved ones close, but not too close. Catch you guys later.